Hi everybody, welcome to On the Glide Slope. Viewer request flight today. We are in Great Britain. We are going to actually combine two viewer requests. We had one viewer request for a flight over Southwest Wales from Pembrey. We had a second viewer request, also I think from one of our European viewers, to fly into Birmingham in England. So that is what we're going to do today, about 53 nautical miles. We are in the Coronado Cessna 177. We've got active sky, cloud art, active sky 16, real world weather. And we're going to track a VOR most of the way, the Honolulu VOR, which should get us within about 5 miles of our destination. And I'll try to follow internal air traffic control on this, but you're never quite sure how that's going to work, so we will find out. And so without any further ado, we will fire up the airplane. And she fired right up. Okay, we'll do some radio work and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, we're going to make this takeoff and then we're going to turn to a heading of 6-9 after we're at pattern altitude, which is about 1,000 feet. And we will practice a soft field takeoff here. Although we don't have flaps down, so I guess we won't. Didn't think ahead. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. And we're off the deck in Southwest Wales. I've never been to Wales in the real world. I'd like to be. I think that'd be cool. This is Orbix Open Land Class Europe. I don't have Orbix for England, I have it for Scotland. Alright, we're about 900 feet. We'll make our turn. We are cruising along. We're just about 3,500 feet, give or take. We're over the Welsh countryside. We're coming up on the town of, well, it's in Welsh, so I can't pronounce it. Cmwgwili. Cymwili? I'm not sure. But Cross Hands is also sort of where we are. And we're cruising along and we're having a good time. Now, one of the things that there's been some talk about in the comments is about how to lean the aircraft and is the mixture appropriate. And sometimes in the sim I forget to adjust lean. I never seem to in the real world. But the question is does the sim really do density altitude correctly? Does it recognize that, you know, you're at over 3,000 feet in terms of real or density altitude, you need to lean the mixture or not? And I think it varies by aircraft. If you want to know generally how to lean your airplane in the sim, basically you take the mixture out, which is changing the ratio of gas to air, increasing the air until the engine starts to get a little rough. So if you listen, you can hear it getting rough there. It's just about there. I'd probably bring the mixture in a little bit. And that's probably my optimum combustion level. And it changes with altitude. If you're flying a more complex aircraft that has manifold pressure and also has cylinder temperatures in it, you can try to stay just about right where the cylinder temperatures are, about 75% of their maximum, 75% power, or maybe higher if you're really trying to cruise. But in a simple aircraft like this, you just lean it back until it starts to lose power, and then you come back in a little bit. And that's the poor man's way of leaning the airplane. Alright, we are cruising over the Welsh countryside. That town there coming up is Birmingham, I believe. I'm sure my pronunciation isn't very good, but it gives you a sense, oh, there's a golf course, of the Orbix default Europe Land Class scenery, which, like everything else they do, is great. I've appreciated a couple of people who've said that they should sponsor the channel. That would be wonderful. I'd love for them to sponsor the channel. The fact of the matter is I think their stuff is worth paying for too, and you know, I don't mind doing it. Hedgerows, golf courses, towns with all kinds of squares and the rest in them, you know, classic European scenery from our friends at Orbix. We've come across some highlands here in the scenery. With that and the Active Sky 16, and I'm actually running Active Sky Cloud Art right now, not the Rex textures I usually run. It looks really great. And I'm running full dynamics mode in Active Sky if you're curious about what the cloud art setting is. But that looks really almost real. I'm really impressed. Glad this flight was suggested. I'm having fun doing it. Well, we're not in the clouds. There's some above us, but we've flown into a rainstorm. Don't know if you can see the raindrops streaming by the side. We are also coming up on the border with England, which is about, well, it looks like it's about 13 nautical miles, which would be about, for us, 6.5 minutes away. Here's a cool touch from Active Sky Cloud Art. You can see the low clouds sitting between these hills, like a fog layer. That's pretty cool. We are crossing out of Wales and into England. We've got kind of hazy conditions. Some low clouds here below us. A couple little puffy clouds above us, but we're still VFR and we're doing okay. We're about halfway. Herefordshire is coming up. And we have those cool low clouds off to that side. We are well into England. The town of Leonminster is coming up on our left. We've got the fields of the English countryside, at least this part of it. And highlands in the distance.
Birmingham Airport information, Bravo 1257 Zulu, wind 243 at creep, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions clear, temperature climb, dew point creep, altimeter 2960, ILS runway 3 creep is used, landing and departing runway 3 creep, VFR aircraft today directing to flight, all aircraft feedback hold short instruction, advise controller on initial contact at Bravo.
Okay, Bravo is what we've got. And they're saying that winds are 243 at 33, but they're departing runway 33. So, yeah, we can live with that. It'll be a little bit of a tailwind, but it's a 10,000 foot runway, so we've got plenty of room. We are about 26 miles out now and making our way in. We'll contact tower pretty soon, let them know that we've got the weather and that we want to land. It's pretty remarkable that you can have something sits on a box in your basement. It's a bunch of ones and zeros, and yet it gives you the ability to kind of virtually experience other places in the world like this. I've never ceased to be amazed by just the power of the technology and what it lets us do and imagine and think about. It's really very, very cool. We are in descent over Birmingham, over the suburbs, and we're looking for the field, which should be right over here someplace. And we've got maxed out vegetation, maxed out buildings. We're doing okay. We're doing about 20 frames a second. And as soon as I see the strip, we'll be ready for our left downwind entry. Got the fine city of Birmingham here off to our left.
Cessna 5 Juliet Golf, cleared to land, runway 33.
Clear to land for 1833 for 15 Juliet Golf, thanks. Okay. Start getting ready. Make sure this altitude is full rich. Prop in. Throttle back. Landing lights on. And we have to remember in this airplane we put the gear down. Making our turn. We weren't quite at the midpoint of the field, but that's okay. It's an extended downwind leg today. Whoa, we just got some haze. All right. First notch flaps. 1,300 feet, right where we're supposed to be. Got our throttle. Make our base turn. Mind the power lines down there on our left. And we would be at our personal minimums because with this haze I cannot see the field. We could quickly tune to the ILS, but I gotta get upstairs and have supper.
500.
Add some power. Interesting that the weather just did that to us very quickly. Okay, gear down. Or gas to both. Gump, gas to both. Undercarriage. Gears down. 1 in the green. 3 in the green. Mission rich prop full. Landing lights are on. Fuel pump is on. And we know we have an airport and a runway up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I got it. We're off course. Okay, we are right on the glide slope though. That's good. I've got 2 right, 2 red. And we've got a displaced threshold, so we've got plenty of room to work with. Speed's just about right. We're going to turn right to the numbers. Next notch. Put in all our flaps. Adjust for that. A little high, that's okay. We got plenty of room. Feel that crosswind working?
Birmingham Tower, Monarch 408, ready for IFR departure, runway 33, Monarch 408.
All right.
Runway 33, traffic is Cessna, Cessna 5, Juliet Golf, exit runway when able.
Okay, we will. I just missed the first turnoff I could have made.
Runway 33, Monarch 408.
Okay, so our next time to exit is down here. So I am going to clean things up and say thanks for the flight. I wasn't able to write down the names of the gents who had requested that, both that part of Wales and this part of England. Thanks for making the request. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I had fun doing it. And I need to get off this runway here before an airplane crashes into me from behind. And please keep the requests coming. I hope you like On the Glide Slope.
Cessna 5, Juliet Golf, exit runway when able.
Yeah, I got it. I'm on it. There we go. We'll exit at Kilo. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have questions about the simulator, if there's anything you want to know about how it works or how the setup is, or what kind of PC power is running it, GPU information, all the rest, you can get that at the website, www.ontheglideslope.net. What's in the sim, about OTG, the resources tabs, they have a lot of the information that you would want. And if you have questions there that you can't get answered, then certainly send me a note, and I'm happy to reply as fast as I'm able to do so. Fuel pump off. Let's turn off our strobes. And thanks again. This is fun. I hope you guys like it.